It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good. It's for the greater good. I'm so sorry, pets. Yeah, bro, jeez. Most of you guys might have a lot of questions about what is going on in this video. Like, why am I freaking out about it's for the greater good? What am I freaking out about? And why is there a cute little plushie that's about to be sacrificed? Let me explain. Back around the month September of 2025, the creators of RB Battles announced an update in the game Claw Machine Simulator. This update was that there were a few new zones, and in each of those zones was a little secret we would have to find out in order to get a secret item called the Omega Claw Pack. In order for people to get this item in the Claw Machine Simulator game, they would have to do precarious tasks in order to receive it. This video shows all the stuff that I went through in order to get this Omega Claw Pack. And let me tell you, this was fun. Just remember, this is on video. You loved them. 25 per batch. You walk up against the wall. I am. And then, I'm so sorry, this is on video, I'm so sorry, I love you guys. Open the door. Yeah, I'm looking at this wall. I can't this wall, right? Oh, yeah, I get it. And then, all these servers. Girl, some map. I opened it. Oh, whoa. Opened it. What's up? I'm back. Alright. During this time of the video, I thought that I actually got inside the door by completing the task. However, inside the game during the event was a little bug that made it so you would glitch behind the door because the door would change size as you kept feeding it all the plushies you were deleting. RIP plushies. After I realized that it was a bug, I had to keep going, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, so I have to keep deleting more pets. I'm so sad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh man. Look at the door. What the flip happened to it? I'm looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, okay. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, it's on 2. Hola. I'm back. I wasn't able to record me actually open the door. However, I was able to finish the task, and that's good. But then the next task was me having to do the most difficult thing I did in Claw Machine Simulator. Thankfully, I had some help with it. You're just gonna have to see though. Goodness, there's a bunch. Goodness. What do I do? Oh, there's a lighter. I got the lighter. Now I gotta go, get the lighter on top of the middle. Get one bubble. Good spawn. Good stuff. Hey guys, I'm back again. Quick summarization for why I'm in a claw machine. Quick summarization for why I'm grabbing some toys real quick. For the next task I had to do, I had to get enough bombos, and after that, I would have to do the most precarious thing, which was lighting them while they were destroying stuff. This is footage of me doing all this stuff sped up because I took a long while. Included in this sped up footage, there was a taco challenge I participated in, which I totally crushed by the way, which adhered to the speed. And then you're just gonna have to see what happens because it was a bit of a process. I'm back once again. As you could have seen from the footage, I finally lit one of the first bombos on my own. Very hard for me for some reason. After I lit the bombo, I had to travel back into the cave system. I then had to use the lit bombo to blow open a hole that went down into a cave, a deeper cave, to save Benny the Binman. However, things would not be as easy as it seemed. As you could have seen from this footage, I was trying to light a golden bombo to rescue Benny the Binman. However, there was one thing I didn't account for. You had to get bombos authentically, not from other people. This bombo was gained from a friend of mine, so it didn't really work. Therefore, I had to improvise and get more bombos just so I could create a golden one, so I could finally free Benny the Bedman. After I had gotten another golden bombo, authentically this time, I went down back into the cave, back to where Benny the Bedman was, and then I officially used the golden bombo to free both me and Benny the Bedman out of the deep cavern part of the caves. However, things were not finished there as we still had much more stuff to do. I then teleported to the Hat Emporium to re-enter the Toss Toy area to use another bombo to blow up a chute, which contained a key, and after I obtained the key, I jumped down the main garbage chute, which led to the incinerator, which I then climbed up a ladder, and then used that said key I had gotten from the smaller garbage chute to open a locked door and press a red button, which would turn off the fire that was covering the hole in the incinerator, which I then jumped down and was brought to the depths, the last trial for me to obtain the Omega Claw Pack and Claw Machine Simulator. The last trial I had to do was a Braille puzzle. Since I didn't really know Braille, I had help from my friend Shark Plays. Thank you, Shark Plays. And after his lovely help, I was able to finish the Braille trial, and I was able to successfully obtain the Omega Claw Pack. RB Battles has fun events, and this was also one of the fun events. I'm glad I was able to participate in it, and I want to thank Shark Plays for helping me obtain it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!